Hello everybody. So it is Thursday the 11th of June when I'm shooting this, and this video should be going out tomorrow, so Friday the 12th. And today's video is just going to be a bit of a planner catch up, introducing you to a couple of new things that I've had in the last week. And literally I do not have like huge haul videos, unfortunately, for I am being very good. Well, I say that I have ordered a few bits, but I haven't gone to the extreme that I would usually go to, should we say, because I'm very mindful that I've got Stationery Fest in 5 weeks time, and yeah, I'm so excited for that. Anyway, if you're new here, I'm Suzanne. I'm from North Wales, and I love anything to do with stationery. And I have done since I was very, very small, to be honest. And that has never gone away. Never, ever. All through my whole childhood, through my work life, and now in my life as a mummy to my beautiful boys. And yeah, it just fills me with absolute joy to create stuff, even if it's just with somebody else's stickers. You get what I mean? Like on the last video I did, I created the full week spread with the beautiful watercolour stickers from Decopy Stickers from Diana. And I really enjoyed it, and I just want to share that joy, really. I am going down the fountain pen route. I didn't think I ever would, but we'll talk about that in a minute anyway. And I'll tell you what I've been doing in the last week or so. And yeah, so if you like this video, if you give it a thumbs up, that would be fab. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I try to chuck some little shorts in there too. I'm also over on Instagram. I've been over on Instagram for about 8 years now. I was originally Welsh Planner Mummy, but I changed it to Planning with Suzanne, and I only changed it at the beginning of this year. Yeah, and that's me in a nutshell. Well, kind of. Right, so let's talk where we're at the minute. I'll tell you what I'll do first. I will go through what I've actually had in terms of orders through this week. First one is my new Kakuno. As I'm new to fountain pens, so we'll go down the fountain pen route first, I suppose. So I'm not completely new to fountain pens. I have had fountain pens, like we were taught to use them when I was in school in the 80s. And I also learned calligraphy, and I did that for years. And I didn't stop doing that. I could probably pick it up now and do it, but I just don't have the equipment anymore. Because when we downsized to this house, I had to package everything up and put it into boxes. I mean, I probably could go and look for it because I think it's in the shed outside, but they're wrapped up like to make sure nothing gets damaged. But I really should start going through them because I have lived here for 5 years now. Is it 5 years? I think we're coming up to 6 years. How old is Zachary? Yeah, I think we might be coming up to 6 years that we've lived here now. So, yeah, always been a pen fan. Very young age, I am an avid writer. So when I was younger, I used to copy things out of books, just to write. It was something that filled me with absolute joy. And I always had a desk. I had a desk, like my mum would always have a little desk in the front room for me when I was little. And then, oh, sorry, my light's going a bit fuddy-duddy. Just make sure it's... And yeah, that continued. I always had a desk in my own bedroom, as I grew older. And yeah, I mean, we've got pictures. My mum's got pictures of me opening stationery on Christmas Day, and I am the happiest child. You can, I mean, she's got photos of me opening a ruler, and I am overjoyed. I mean, it was a really good ruler, but do you know, like me and my cousins from Scotland, Joanna and Nicola, we used to they used to come down from Scotland in the summer holidays, and they used to stay in my nana's house, and their mum, my auntie Lynn, and my mum would take us to Chester to Partners. The stationery shop. Well, it used to be called Partners. I think it's a Rhymer now. I think it's a Rhymer now in Chester, and it was a huge stationery shop. And we would go and we would save all of our pocket money, and obviously they would have holiday money and stuff like that, and they would take us there, and we would buy loads and loads of stationery, and then I would get home and just sort through it all, and and it was just a happy time. And me and my cousins used to write to each other all the time. I've still got the letters. From my cousins. It's something I never wanted to get rid of. And yeah, it was just really, really good memories. And then as I became older, I moved in with my ex-partner, and we had a 3-bedroom flat at the time. We didn't have children together, and I had a craft room because I used to make cards. I used to do decorative cards. I used to sell them in shops, and I really enjoyed it. I used to make wedding books. I used to, I was a proper kind of, I just loved it. Albeit it was just a hobby, because I was working full time in Sainsbury's from the age of 17 up until the age of 39 when I had IVF to have Maddock. And that was kind of, it never went away. Stationery has never gone away. It's always been a big part of my life. And fountain pens, I do have a couple that I, from years ago. I started buying, the first ones I started buying actually recently, in the last few years. I thought I would start with Gin House because I'd heard good things about Gin House. And I actually had a really decent experience with Gin House. I think they're absolutely beautiful pens, and very inexpensive. All my Gin House were from Temu. I don't think I paid more than £5 or £6 for all of my Gin House. And I do have a fair few. I've got a few different types as well. I have this one. I do not know sizes and stuff like that on it. I'm sure it must say somewhere. I've got a glass pen in the Gin House, but this was actually I use this to do my swatching of my inks, albeit I don't really have many inks yet. I say yet. Because, again, it's a route. When you go down the fountain pen route, it's a route that you're probably going to go down. And then I bought a bigger Gin House, which are, these were about £8, I think. Really, again, I just haven't had any problems with these. Very nice. Go well together. Go together well, sorry. And then I kind of went off them, and I went down a completely different route when Uniball ones came out. Because I love a gel pen too. I love any pen. It really, it does not matter. I love any pen, but it's got to be right for me. So I went down the whole Uni Mitsubishi route, and don't get me wrong, I love Uni Mitsubishi pens. I adore Uni Mitsubishi pens. I also adore their pencils. Their Uni Kuratoga. Now, I have used Kuratoga for really a long time. They used to sell them in Sainsbury's. I used to buy them all the time. I used to do my notes in work every single day with Uni Kuratogas. You can't really find a better black ink than a Uniball one. I've got the new multi pens, and then I've got the Uni. These are the Uni 4-in-1. So the Uni multi pen. You get the pencil with them. These are fantastic if you go in somewhere. You get the little rubber on the end. I mean, I've got Snoopy ones. I've got Disney ones. They're fantastic pens. And the refills are so inexpensive. So inexpensive. So yeah, went down the whole thingy route. I mean, literally, guys, you could probably... I've pretty much got most pens going. I wanted to give fountain pens another go. So about 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, it might not be 2 years ago, I thought, right, I'm going to kind of buy a different one this time. And I bought this one. And this one is a Kakuno. It's currently got Pilot green ink in it. It's just called green ink. It's nothing, you know, too major. And I actually really liked it. And I thought, God, wow, that is a decent pen. And it was really, really inexpensive. And then it just kind of grew a little. I decided... when Esterbrook released Snoopy, I'm a huge Snoopy fan. I love Snoopy. When they released the Snoopy pen for the anniversary, I had to get it. So I chose it for my birthday last year. So Ian bought me this for my birthday. He also got me the case that it came in, so the multi-pen holder thing. So that was my birthday present from last year, and I absolutely love this pen. It writes so beautifully. It's a good chunky monkey. I know a lot of people say not too good stuff about this pen, but I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, but I'm not an aficionado, I suppose, when it comes to fountain pens. So I probably don't really know a lot. And then I went down the route of a TWSBI. Okay, now I'm not sure if you can hear this. So can you hear that? Now that's the problem I had with a TWSBI. Now I can't remember. I think it's an extra fine. Where's my glasses? I think I got an extra fine. Now I have heard that extra fine can be a bit scratchy, and you get a lot of feedback with it. You hear me? Feedback. Not sure if we can see whether it's got an EF on it or an F. I cannot see for the life of me whether it says, I can't remember anyway. But this kind of, oh man, the scratching noise and the feedback on it really was a struggle for me to write with. And I love this pen. I think it's a beautiful pen. But I may need to get somebody to, you know, like one of those people that, what are they called? Like a fountain pen grinder or whatever they call it. So that was that. Then I decided after that I wanted to try a Bennu. Now this I chose for my Christmas present because this was a little, it wasn't an expensive one, and I really, really like this. So you post the cap I love the colours. And that's kind of, I've filled it with Pilot, I think it's Pilot Purple ink. No, Kaweco. So I love this little pocket pen. It's absolutely fantastic. So I got that one. That was for Christmas, 2025. And then I started watching some videos, and I thought it was best to really kind of start again, and really kind of do some work on looking at things in terms of what I like. So I thought I'm best going with some starter pens. So again, I went for a Kakuno. I loved the blue. I'm going through a blue phase. I mean, this just, the flow of the ink, everything. It doesn't come with a clip, by the way. This is a Kaweco clip. I saw it on a video. I can't remember who did it. I am sorry. But somebody suggested that the Kaweco clips fit the Kakunos, which they do. So I can vouch for that. And then I just continued to go down the Kaweco, the Pilot route, because I have to say the experience writing with Pilot pens is exceptional. This was my next one. This is the, I think it's the Pilot 78G. Really good pen, quite inexpensive. I think I paid £20 for it. Really, really good. Again, it's just a little bit step up from the Kakuno, because the Kakuno is like a fun pen. And then you've probably seen pictures of my Preras. I have talked about my Preras before. Again, this is just another step up from the 78G. Really absolutely lovely pen. Again, I've seen some people not happy with these. I've got nothing bad to say about this pen. Everything about this pen is absolutely spot on. Now, how much did I pay for this? 40, maybe £40 I paid for this from AliExpress. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I write with that every day. So, oh, sorry about that. Scared the crap out of myself. Anyway, and then I thought I would go to the lower end of the Sailor pen. I don't know how the heck I'm ever going to get to the higher levels of the pens, because some of them are a bit pricey. I'm quite happy with a lower end pen. And I wasn't sure about this, you know. This is the Pilot Profit Junior. I got this in a special set. It came with a bottle of ink. It was an anniversary special edition. And I like the colour. I like the purple. And the ink's really nice as well. A really nice pinky colour. And I just wasn't sure, you know, about the actual nib and stuff. I have heard you get more feedback off a Sailor nib than a Pilot, because I've been watching videos. So that's the next one I went down. And then, what did I go down? Oh, I decide this is the pen that I have wanted since it came out. I think it came out last year. This is, I think this is just, it's so me. It's called Deadly Nightshade. It is a Cult Pens Bennu special edition, and it is absolutely stunning. I think I had a voucher or something, and I just love it. I love it. It's currently just got the ink that came with it. It's like a blue-black. Really just exquisite pen. Right. Then I thought I would try a TWSBI again. But I don't want to try a TWSBI Eco because of the scratchy nib that I had. And I wanted to give the TWSBI a go, but I didn't want to give much time to a TWSBI Echo because I was a bit funny about the scratchy nib and I didn't want a scratchy nib again. So I ordered this one. This is the TWSBI Diamond 580, and I just love the colours. It's a demonstrator, which is a clear pen, so you can see how the pen works. And I got this from Hunter Paper, based in Ireland, in Belfast. And I have to say, I love it. It's absolute. It writes so beautifully. What a difference I see with the TWSBI. This. Now, probably what you're going to think is, oh my goodness, Suzanne, that is so expensive. Nope, it is not expensive. It was 20 something pound, and it's got a number. It's an Asvine, and it's got a number 8 nib on it. Now, I've been watching Goulet Pens and Time with Tata, and it's just writes like a dream. Don't get me wrong, guys, this notepaper's a bit rubbish, even though it's Hobonichi, but it's not. It's a bit sucky. This was £20 from AliExpress, and I think it's absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that effect on the barrel and the cap and the nib. It's so smooth. It is so smooth to write with. And it's quite a juicy pen. So, and it's a vacuum, so it's a V800, this one. So it's got a vacuum in the back. Apparently, when they start with a V, they're vacuum. That's what I learned this week. And then the last thing I bought. This is my newest edition, and it's another Kakuno, because they're super cheap. I like the black and white look. I got a Kaveco clippy clip for the top again. So just one of them removable clips that you can get for a Kaveco. And again, just filled it with the Black Pilot Namiki ink. And again, this was from AliExpress. I think this was £15, because I have to say these Panda ones are quite hard to get hold of. They sell out pretty quick. But with the £15 I paid, I got a full set of cartridges, Namiki ones, Pilot. So that was my trip down fountain pen lane from start to finish. That's currently where I am. This week, I have been consuming so many videos on fountain pens. I have been watching, I've been filling my head with so much stuff. Where's my notes? There's ideas. Okay, so I have been watching Goulet Pens, and yeah, I have been just filling my head full of all different kinds of information. Now, the way I take information in is when I listen to something, or I watch something, or I read something, the best thing for me to do is then write it down, because then it will go into my head. I find the action of writing it down cements it into my kind of knowledge, into my brain, I suppose. So that's why I do that. So I literally watched a load of videos. Now, shall I tell you why I sat watching videos? Because on Monday, after I filmed Wednesday's video that went out, I decided to run around the house doing loads of housework before Zachary came home from school. Now, I had about 10 minutes, so I thought I can get loads done in 10 minutes. No, because I ended up falling from the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs on my left butt cheek. And believe me, my left butt cheek now looks like a bruised peach. Sorry to describe it like that, but it's black and blue. Yes, so I decided to fall from the top of our stairs right to the bottom. So on Tuesday, I was a little bit achy. And once the boys went to school, and to be fair, the weather's been absolutely shocking. Like, it has absolutely chucked it down all week here in the UK. So I stayed in. I haven't been anywhere all week, apart from the hospital on Monday morning before I shot the last video. So yeah, so I thought, do you know what? To get some rest, I am literally going to sit down, put some fountain pen videos on, and learn some stuff. So I did. So if you are wanting to go down the fountain pen route, I highly recommend Goulet pens because they got great starter videos. Oh, and Time with Tata. I like her videos as well. And I think Doodlebud. Have I watched Doodlebud? Yeah, I watched Doodlebud. So I'm sure there's loads more out there that I can watch. So what I've actually done is I'm going to use my new cloth and paper. Now, I did have this a while ago. I think it's in one of my haul videos. I just wanted to see the size. It's Pocket Plus. It's a TN. It's Pocket Plus. And I thought I just wanted to try the size out. So it's a former. It came in a bundle, so you got everything in the bundle apart from the pen loop. You didn't get the pen loop. So you got the cover, you got the notebooks inside, you got the stickers in the back. I'm trying to think how much it was. I can't remember, I'm afraid. But obviously I had shipping and taxes on top of that as well. I've started to set up a pen journal. So I did the first one today. I did that this morning. So I've compiled this together. So this is the monthly insert from Cloth and Paper. It's the monthly overview insert. I've decorated the front. I've decorated the inside pages, which I will show you what I've decorated them with now. What I did discover is when I did my currently inked in the front, the ink I used in my my Bennu ghosted straight through onto my new front, but I think it actually adds to the effect of the pen journal. So I think it actually looks quite cool. These stickers here, obviously TCMC, and these little stickers and this washi and this washi and these stickers here, all from Salam Creative. Now, I am going to go through my latest haul from Salam Creative in a minute. So, yeah, so all I've set up is the monthly one so far, but I've just written down, like, I had the Panda Kakuno delivered yesterday. My goal for this month is just to research fountain pens and inks via YouTube and just learn as much as I can because, yeah. And then I'm just using the monthly pages. I've decorated them, again, with some bits from Colour Calf and from Designer Leafter and Salem Creative. So I've decorated a few monthlies actually, just with some washi tape and the header, the monthly headers. So in here, that's the back page of the monthly journal. I do have the daily one. I don't know if I'm going to use that in here. I don't think I probably need to use a daily when it comes to... I don't think so anyway. Can you? I can't think of anything that I would use daily. But this is a notebook one at the back here, and I have ordered another one. I only ordered a couple of inserts because I had some Lux rewards or something like that. So I've got a little order coming from there. And I have to say, guys, these from Cloth and Paper, these little magnetic things, wow, they don't have magnetize. They're really strong magnets, really strong. So I will keep you updated on the Pocket Plus, how it's going. I mean, maybe in the future I might need a bigger one, but at the minute, with the amount of fountain pens I've got and stuff, I don't probably need. And to be honest, I've got about maybe 10 inks. I think that will probably change when I go to Stationery Fest, because I want to see them before I, sometimes when you order them online, you don't quite get the feel for them, do you? Right. So let's talk through my haul from the lovely Agnes at Salem Creative. So if you've not come across her before, she is a UK-based shop. She does the cutest little stickers. These are kits, by the way. I have used some of the stickers already. These are lovely sticker kits, and she does the cutest little teacups. So we've got Not Today, Hello, and she does the cutest little, see them, little fountain pens, little chunky ones. So I've got those. I got some little tiny ink bottles, which again, I've used some of them in my new setup. I got these little black and white inked little pens. This was the freebie I had, which has got some sushi on it. And some little Clenner pens with day headers on it. I got these ones, which are little planners with ink bottle and pen and stuff on it. I got this one with the blue, like the cooler tones, modern pens, I suppose. And then I got the brown classic fountain pens there. And then I got these little headers, little header ones. Now, what? I just added them because these are what I was after. These are brilliant, brilliant. Look at that. How good is that? Look at how much is on that roll. I mean, I bought full rolls of these, guys, because I will use the life out of them. Yeah. Alphabets. These are the inky ones, I think. That's the inky one. The inky script. This is the typewriter script one. So I got a full one of that in the capitals. I think I just got a loop. Or did I get 2 loops? I think I got 2 loops in the lowercase on that one. And she also released a hydrangea. Look. Look at these hydrangeas with foils. They're so beautiful. I just love them. Little houses and different coloured hydrangeas. I love hydrangeas. I've got a big hydrangea in my garden. Well, it's not big. Not big yet, anyway. It will be in a couple of years. It's already probably tripled in size. Well, actually, it's more than tripled in size since I put it in the ground. So that is from Salem Creative. Please check her shop out. She's absolutely brilliant. What I am going to show you as well is the washi tapes I have from her. So I have, these are the ones I've used. So I've got the fountain pen one. I've got the planner one. I've got this one. It's just absolutely stunning. I love that one. That's the one they've used in the front of my new pen journal. Oh, I told you them things were quite tough. Where did it go? Oh, hello. So these are the ones I've used in my new pen journal. And then we've got this one here. This is so cute. Like a springtime one. That's lovely. And you get loads on these rolls, guys. Loads. We've got this springtime one here. Look at that. Foiled as well. The cutest. Then she does the grids, like the plaids, and they've got like a silver speck in them. You see that? I love this one, this black one. Super, super good. One of my favourites. You've probably seen it in my journal loads. And then that one. Look at that one. It's got a little backpack and everything on it. I love stickers. Again, foiled. Absolutely stunning. There's this one. This one is Stationery. And I think she does them in a few colours. I think I missed out on the blue one. So I do need to catch that when I next shop with her. And what else have I got? So I got this one. This was one that I wanted previously, but I didn't order at the time. So this is one of those days. So it's like a lumps of poo and like danger signs and stuff. And then to go with that one, I got this one. So this is the Little Ray of Darkness tape. So danger, do not approach. Hormones. What hormones? Oh, that's just so me. And then I had, now obviously I didn't buy all these today in this one order. This is the winter one that I've previously bought. I just wanted to show you her stuff because she does really good stuff. It's awesome. Love this one. Love the colour on this one. It's like a green, like a deep green. Look at that, like a vintage deep green with the cutest little things in it. And then these were the two I bought this time. So these are the ink splats. Lots of different colours, little sprinkles of thingy in there. So that was my haul, and those are my current collection from Salam Creative. So this video is now on 37 minutes already. So what I will quickly do is just show you a quick update of my ring planner. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this ring planner. I really can't. If there was one planner I could not live without at the minute, it is this. This has got everything in it. It's got weeklies, dailies, monthlies, notes from meetings. It has got the world in it. It's got my inbox, everything, and I just adore it. I just wanted to show you a couple of bits that I had from Sort Stuff Out. So I had some new planner cards. I got the like turquoisey blue ones. Then to go with that, I got the little jeweled clip there. Now I have to say I didn't order this recently because she has to print and cut loads of stuff. So it was a few weeks ago that I ordered that one. And I don't think I've had anything else up to date in this planner. I love this clip. This clip is just stunning. I think I'll show you this week's spread with theoretical design. I have put it in a short. My dailies are all in here. Again, there's a little short on there from the flip through of my dailies. Again, I've been using this. The ink is from Shanghai Stationery. I got it from Felicity's Attic. It's called Pangong So. TSO. So. I don't know if the T is silent. So I use that every day. It's absolutely gorgeous in my Prera, my Pilot Prera. This paper, I have to say, guys, so the paper that Sort Stuff Out prints her inserts on, I love her daily planner inserts. This is part of the order that I had. They come, this paper handles fountain pen ink perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And so does my the printer paper that I use. So I use the Navigator 120 GSM to print off my daily planner stuff and my other inserts, my free printables from AE Elizen. Please check her page out. She has got tons and tons of different ones you can use. I got some new inboxy ones from, again, Sort Stuff Out. So that's working out really well for me. I could not use an inbox that was aligned across and it had numbers. I couldn't get into my head. What was I going to use the numbers for? So this one has soon, schedule, long-term, delegate, migrate, waiting written underneath it, and it's in block form. And it just works. It must be the way my mind works. And then that is pretty much everything. So, yeah, that's kind of my catch-up. I have been doing my cousin this week. I've been very, very good. I'm back in my cousin. My dailies are up to date. My journal's up to date. Like I said, I haven't been out of the house in about 5 days. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a boring week, but I probably needed it, to be honest, with falling down from top to bottom of the stairs and having an injured bottom. Plus arm. I went down kind of on my left side. It was weird. But you know when you're like, I just thought I was going to hit the shelf at the bottom of the stairs when I was going down. That's all I could think of was like, what am I going to hit when I get to the bottom? Anyway, and then I had to pretend nothing was wrong when Zachary got off the taxi. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick you up. I'll carry you in the house. There you go. You just got to take it as it comes on you. So, yeah, I was feeling a bit sorry for myself for a couple of days. So, me taking some notes on loads of videos was the perfect kind of rest that I needed. Yeah, so that's kind of my Friday catch-up for you, even though I'm shooting this on a Thursday. But hopefully you like the video and my little spiel into how I'm getting into well, kind of my planner history, stationery history, I should say, and my fountain pen kind of journey so far. Thank you very much for joining me. If you liked it, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. Hopefully you'll join me again soon. Next video will probably be on Monday, and it will probably be a plan with me, ready for the week ahead. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. I hope the sun shines where you are. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye now.